Greetings, salutations. Welcome back to the Nuzlocke. Have ourselves a hardcore randomized Nuzlocke of the ever impossible Radical Red Hardcore Edition. We are currently on our #1 longest journey, our PB, if you will. If you saw on the thumbnail, our PB. So we are ripping, rocking, and ready to go. We have already done some damage calcs in preparation of taking on at least this first double battle. So we are here. We are ready. Let's go ahead and jump in the game. Give a little recap of what happened last time. We did get through the camper outside of Vermilion. We are in Vermilion. We've got counters on deck. We've got our Crow Talonflame. We've got our Sneasler Gambit in the box. We have more Pokemon. We got our Tapu Lele, a Komodo. Sandy Shock was a MVP last episode. So we're feeling really, really good to take on this this first double battle. We got a second. We got like the double whammy of all double battles, and then potentially, depending on how long these take, we've got the rival battle with Brandon. And then after that, it's a long episode of encounters, getting through Rock Tunnel before we take on Surge, even though we do have three, count it, 3 new electric immunities. So, greetings, salutations, welcome to the channel. My name is Mematt, and we are taking on this first double battle against the Lass Ann and the Gentleman Brooks. So, this is a pledge team. Every single Pokemon here has an elemental pledge. So you can see right here, water pledge, fire pledge, grass pledge. Essentially, these moves combo to do big damage and special things on the field. It's not very used too often in like competitive Pokemon, but here they have, the team at Radical Red has done a good job of making this team. And the strat that I was working on earlier and came up with, we've got ourselves 2 Pokemon here for Gentleman Brooks and then 3 Pokemon for Lass Ann. So the starting 2 Pokemon in this battle, we've got the Samurott and the Decidueye, and we're going to focus down this slot. So essentially, just so you can kind of see what we got rocking here, I'm feeling very confident in what we got going. We've done some, we got the damage calcs here. We got the Samurott. We're going to be leading with our Regigigas, doing huge damage with our Transistor Magnet Boosted Thunder Punch. Does 96% guarantee. And then we're also going to lead with another fast Pokemon in the Meowscarada. So we can tap it with a U-turn. Doesn't do too much, but it does enough to get the knockout on the Samurott. And then, what were you doing against the Decidueye? I think this guarantees that the damage from the Decidueye on this grass pledge goes into the Regigigas, and the Reggie, our wonderful samurai guy, only takes 31% to that. And then we were swapping in the Slacking. See, I've got the Semi-Seer right here. We've got ourselves, because Slacking takes a little bit more, just a little bit less on the defenses. It takes a little bit less damage than, or Regigigas takes a little less damage than Slacking. So we're trying to force the grass pledge here. So then our Slacking Regigigas combo can double up, not the Simi-Sage on the Gary Bridge. We want the Simi-Sage. Oh my goodness. The Simi-Seer for Glass Ann. Smacks us with the Focus Blast, but I believe the AI locks in the Fire Pledge. So this is obviously how I predict the battle to be happening. We take 30%, then we take about 40. So barring crits, no crits, we're gonna be looking good. We'll take a Fire Pledge here, and then both Reggie and Slacking are faster than Decidueye, so we can double up, take out this Simi-Sage. And actually, we do have the Sucker Punch as well on Slacking, which we don't need, but we're going to use because this thing's Choice Scarfed, this thing's Choice Scarfed. They're always going to be faster than us. We don't have a Choice Scarf, guys. So we eliminate these guys, and then it's a 1v1 against these three Pokemon, and I think the rest of our team can take care of them. We've got a really fast Firebird for these two. Poison Fighting. I mean, we take some damage from the Moonblast, but we can come in. We also got Scizor against these three. I mean, they all have a fire move, but are we taking Scizor? Did I want to take Scizor? I don't think I wanted to take Scizor because of all those fire moves. Wiggly tough. Yeah, Scizor ain't coming even with the Bullet Punch. But I think the combination of these guys, I mean, we do have the Scizor here. I guess the Bullet Punch in the back can be good. But I actually think these two just kind of do work. Meowscarada will be faster than everything. We could swap back into that on one of the grass types. Do some Smack-a-lackin'. And then Crow. Yeah, Crow, like those four, we're going to be good. I actually think this battle is going to be a lot easier than... Yes, I do have one of these tickets, courtesy of Bill. I think it's actually going to be a lot easier. I've been actually super nervous about it. That's why I did some calcs before the stream. But let's just double check. Adamant, rocking the magnet, transistor boosted. Adamant, we were still faster. We're rocking the silver powder for that little extra juice on our U-turn. And then we have a citrus berry. Reckless, we're coming with a sucker punch. We're going to be coming with the body slam. We're going to be smack-a-lackin'. And let's go ahead and take on this first double battle. Barring crits, we should be Gucci glorious. So as we said earlier, we're going to be doubling into Thunder Punch into the Samurai. We eliminate the boosted Grass Pledge from the Decidueye, and we want to go out into Videl. Thunder Punch goes off. Thank goodness we're faster than both of these. That thing is Gonzo. We should be seeing, I do believe, this forced out the Grass Pledge. And I don't know why the Grass Pledge went into Videl. Who in your right mind? I mean, I guess Grass Pledge did 54%. I guess that one did more damage. Well, you know, that's okay. So we just got to make sure we're looking. I mean, man, this, I believe the AI is locked into Focus or locked into Fire Pledge. So if this thing goes for Focus Blast into my Videl, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Let's go ahead and just go for a Thunder Punch on you. And then we got the Sucker Punch on deck as well for you. Yes. Yes. Okay. AI saying we are 100% going for that fire pledge. We live, we eat. Actually, since it didn't wait for the team member to use the attack, this Decidueye is going to be going for hidden power or something. That was hidden power fire. Dang. Predicting a potential swap. And just like that, we are making very nice work. We're not going to go for the Dizzy Punch on you because you are a ghost type. We will, however, go for a nice and beautiful knockoff because that's a huge chance to one-hit KO. And then we'll take this opportunity to get our fast Crow in on the battlefield. It's just the cry of Talonflame, and that was a one-shot. Sounds like it's screaming Crow. Like the best combination of that name. And we're at a 1v2 with a nearly full health Reggie. I think we're good to go. Focus Blast is going to be doing some damage. Actually, Power Gem rocks us, and I don't know what the AI is going to do. Power Gem one-shots us? Man, that's rough. So I'm actually going to swap Crow out. Do we want to knock off that Choice Scarf? Or do we just want to do big? I mean, the damage is extremely close. We're going to knock off, and then we're going to make sure we don't die. So I'm going to swap in the Gambit. That's why we're taking it a little bit slower. Okay, the AI is locked into Grass Pledge, and that's going to do a whole bunch of nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. Choice Scarf, gone. This thing is still faster than Reggie, but I think you're slower now than Sneasler. Choice Scarf gone. Yes, you are. In that case, we'll take a moment to swap in. Who do I want against this Wigglytuff? Who do I want against the Wiggly? How fast is it? Wiggly is slow. So maybe we go out into Scizor. As I type Scizor there. Oh my goodness. What are you doing over there? I just closed out my my Uxie page. We're winning right now. Where is Scizor? Give me a Scizor. I mean, we're gonna do fine. We're gonna go out into Scizor. We're gonna swap. We probably didn't even need to because this Dire Claw. Now we're overthinking. This Dire Claw, even the Cross Poison, everything here is a one-shot from the Speedy Gambit. Goodbye. The Wiggly is out. Sheer Force, Life Force boosted. Actually, we're even in just a one-shot on the Dire Claw. And just like that, easy peasy. First terrifying double battle, donezo. And now we have another one. And this one's pretty terrifying too, man. This one is very terrifying as well. So a lead of Cradilly and Cramorant. We don't have any speed boosting items. Assault Vest on this absolute monstrosity of a Pokemon. Sneasler. Let's What's the name? Cradilly. Cradilly. It's another one of those cases where we're just going to probably look into targeting one side of the field. Because we outspeed here, and actually... Meowscarada. Can come in and U-turn and absolutely take the rest of that. So 53 plus, where'd you go, Sneasel? Sneasler. Let's go ahead and pull you back up here. Potential leads here. 65 plus, not slacking. Meowscarada. Plus 53. That's a one-shot. And then what was the other lead? The Cramorant. Cramorant for Trevor. Going for a Surf. We'll have to remember this is doubles, so it is less damage. And if we do U-turn, who do we U-turn into? Probably Reggie. Probably our wonderful Reggie, taking 22. We don't outspeed ever. 1 point behind. Let's go back to Adamant. But the Thunder Punch does 1 billion to you. So that feels pretty good. If we're doubling into this slot, the Lumineon is coming in. Question is, do we even need to? Yeah, because we only do 45. Let's check out the Miracle Seed. Still not quite enough. I mean, it's possible. It's a roll. Because having the Meowscarada in on the Lumineon feels really good because we just one-shot that thing. So we want to be able to take out this Cradilly. We need something to do 60% min. Let's pop a Poison Barb on you. So we need the Poison Barb on Sneasler. Let's go ahead and do that real fast. So now Meowscarada doesn't have to go out, and then the Cramorant could be U-turning on this slot because it sees big damage. So what's a U-turn's looking real small. So I think we actually do repivot back, give you the Silver Powder. It's just the safer play. It is the safer play. And we can actually Rock Smash this thing. So we might go back to the Citrus Berry, just in case Reggie has to take a bit of damage here from that, and then you turning out into either you or you. Probably into the Intimidator would be the worst thing to see. Gotta remember this thing's Dragon type. Tatsugiri. Nice and Dragon. So what is the Lumineon doing to you? Hydro Pump's doing some big damage. It's a 50-50 if we're faster as Jolly, but we do outspeed with you. What are you doing to the Lumineon? Not 100%. So that Hydro Pump could be pretty terrifying. I do think we are going to slide back. And before we forget, let's go ahead and save. Let's make you Jolly for that 50-50. Because that 50-50 will make the rest of the fight extremely easy. Well, we do have to remember we got the Sucker Punch. Hey, Rorier, welcome, man. Pal World? What's Pal World? I don't even know what's going on. Hold the front door. Pal World. Oh my, what is this? Survival game? I don't know if this is a survival game. Pokemon survival with guns. I mean, maybe in the future. Like this guy is calling my name. Pal World. Interesting. Early access starts on the 19th. Well, let me write that down. That could be a fun little stream. Pocket Pair presents. They're cooking the chicken. You still capture them. What are you doing? Coming soon, wishlist us. All right, well, you know, I'm sold. I'm sold. Good grief. Pal World, man. Who would have thunk it? Oh, man, that actually looked really cool. You're still catching Pokemon, but you let the Pokemon just auto battle while you know, pull out the AK and just kind of go ham. One hell of a concept. Oh, man. You like a WoW hunter? 100% you're a WoW hunter. Your pet does all the soloing for you. Oh, man. All right, we got the one shot here. What are we looking at? Body Slam. We still got the Silk Scark on the Calcs. And the pals build you base and keep up your crops, etc. So there's like a ton of auto battle like aspects to it. Auto builder stuff. Like RTS games. They're just running around getting you all the resources. You collect all the resources, go capture more, you know, pals to work your farm. I mean, I'm pretty much like super sold. That trailer was really good. That trailer was good. Who else were we leading with? Sneasler. Maybe we swap into the Slacking instead. Yeah, we swap into the Slacking instead. Seems so. We don't want the Firebird on this one. So I think I'm going to bring Lele. Get in the box, bird. Well, thank you for bringing that to my attention, Roar. That I hadn't heard about that, and like, I literally found an indie Pokemon fighting game. I think it's like Pokemon Close Combat. Just found that like last week, and it's like mega small, barely any videos. Looks really fun for a fighting game, but hadn't seen Pal World. That's wild. All right, we need an item on my top. Hello? 3 years ago at Gamescom for Pal World. Okay. Huh. Don't remember. Like, even like, because I watch a lot of Poketubers, and I don't even recall any of them talking about like a Pokemon clone shooter game. That's really interesting. You brought the Lele this time. Tatsugiri? Yeah, we 1v1 that thing. Everyone was like, what the fuck? Especially when it's just like unloading the gun on the PAL. It's just like, what in the world is happening? All right, I don't think we want to bring Sandy Shocks, but we do have the Bulldoze on Reggie, so we could eat and destroy this Nido Queen. I believe we already taught it to him. Ooh, Slacking can also learn Bulldoze. That's gonna be better than the Tomb. Using your pals as cover. I mean, that's how you're supposed to use your pet. You know, in most gamers' eyes. I do like controlling the pet and telling the pet to do stuff. You know. Not that we need to go into a discussion on pet class mechanics and how it's supposed to work in that regard. Who would we... I think I'm happy with this squad. I am happy with this squad. Bring the Sneasler, the Mouscarada. We can U-turn out into our Slacking. And then go from there. So let's go ahead and do one of these and be back on some Pokemon action. Pal's World. Or Pal World. Pal World. Literally, when I'm done streaming, I'm just gonna go over, like, I'm just gonna be laying in bed because it's early bed today, and I'm just gonna be reading everything I can about that game. That's wild, especially with it so close to release. I'm surprised I haven't seen any advertisements. They must not be spending any money on the advertisements. Adamant. Do we want to be jolly? We want to be jolly on our Slacking. If we want to be jolly on our Regigigas, we want to be jolly on our Slacking. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Are you big into the Pokemon scene, Roar? You were? What generation did you kind of fall out? Just curious. Also, God, what was that Pokemon clone? It's on Steam. I played the shit out of Temtem. I don't even need to search it up. Like the third one. That's fair. Ah, okay. Pokemon Revolution Online. There's actually a I mean, I could pull it up here. There's a Pokemon MMO that I've been playing a little bit. It's basically, I think it's like Gen 3 or Gen 4 backwards. So that's the only reason I haven't really gone hardcore on it. Like, there's no fairy types in the game, but it's really cool watching all the other players run around, and you can battle them and capture stuff the same. Let's take this battle on. We gotta make some progress. Where are these guys? They're upstairs. These Foolios. Yeah, Poke MMO. It runs on, I believe, is it the Pokemon Black ROM? That's another reason why I don't like it. Like, the Pokemon Black sprites are not nearly as good as this. Had all the cards and watched the anime. Played up the silver and gold on Game Boy. That Pro. Okay. Yeah, I remember my first Game Boy that I got was actually a really weird situation. So there was a kid down the street that had it, and I would go over there and we'd hang out, we'd play, and he had Wario and some other, like the Tetris one. So I played Wario a ton. He also had Kirby. And I borrowed it one day, and then like 2 or 3 days later, there was a police raid on his house, and they were actually having like a meth lab in the house. So he got sent to Child Protective Services, moved out, never saw him again. I still have his old gray brick of a Game Boy. And I went out and got Pokemon Red, and that's how I got into Pokemon, playing on that brick gray thing. I feel so bad, got a free Game Boy because his parents were meth heads. What were we doing? All right, we are gonna do this, we're going to do this, and we're going to win. But yeah, if you ever wanted to get into the best Pokemon game ever made, Radical Red is the absolute best Pokemon game that's ever been made. That's this ROM hack. Was from something unexpected. That is fair. Someone forgot something somewhere. We predicted the U-turn. So we got the Queen. I wish I had brought my fire type, because I got a poison type here. So I can't quite go for bulldozes. A mass birthday sleepover. Bro. Bro, come on, man. You can't be doing that. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, man. I mean, those sleepovers were always just game focused. Like my two best friends growing up both had the N64. So anytime there were sleepovers at either of their houses, it was just N64 gaming all night. Unfortunately, I was the only one out of my friend group that liked the Game Boy stuff. Everyone else was Nintendo and PlayStation. So those were the best times. Oh, absolutely they were. Oh my goodness. All right. We have a new set of Pokemon. I didn't expect the Nido. Man, double battles in this game are so tough. Earth Power, we're gonna body slam you. But I think I'm wearing the Citrus Berry. Citrus Berry. We should have. Videl is already in the battle. Citrus berry. Good. So you're doing about 38. Luminion. Man, you're faster. How fast is Nidoqueen? How do you say it, Roar? Do you say Nido or Nido? Is it Nidoqueen or Nidoqueen? We are faster than you, so we can double up and take you out. Minion's doing some big damage here. What about the Nido? Nidoqueen. That's how I've always said it. And then I had a buddy that I met when I lived in California. He was like taken aback when I said Nidoking, because I was rocking a Nidoking. And he's like, bro, it's like the pre-evolution's Nido Rhino, man. Like it just runs, so it's Nidoking. And I was like, man, Nido Ran, Nido Rhino, Nidoking. It just sounds so foreign to me, even saying it now. But like Nido Rhino makes sense, ish. I don't know if the middle evolution, like, should be Y. You say Nido, but I've always said Nido. All right, so this Sneasler needs to go. Sneasel me needs to get on out of here. Which is a bummer because that means we will take 2 hits. So I wonder, Slacking, do we go ahead and Body Slam, Sucker Punch to Luminion? I think so. Reggie, come on out. We also could have gone into Scizor. And then we'll B-Slam on the Luminion. Just don't double up into a slot. Please. Go for the big 98% move that you had on the what you call it. Ew. Landon the paralysis. That thing is completely slow now. So can I just bulldoze now? Man, bulldoze doesn't do more than body slam. Man. What about you? Not enough. I think it's just Dizzy Punch over here and then Body Slam to finish this guy off. Probably could have done it the other way around to try and get another paralysis, but, you know, little mistakes are going to happen here and there. Little mistakes will happen here and there. Now this terrifying little fish. The sushi is out here. What percent health are we looking at? 53, 39% on Reggie. So we live another Earth Power. We're faster than the Toxagiri all day. So we just got to annihilate. My normal boys are coming. The normal boys are doubling up. Goodbye. Went for that slot. All right, does anyone actually Talonflame? Do we still have Talonflame on the team? Were we smart? We weren't. We swapped it over to the Lele. We'll swap in Lele and someone else. Probably Meowscarada. Yeah. Man, those super... all those new encounters just absolutely coming in clutch already. This is the run. Eat. Psyshock here, and honestly, just go ahead and seed bomb. Done. Goodbye. Who else did you have? Oh, this thing. How fast was this thing? You faster than Lele? You are faster than Lele. But you don't do anything to Lele. So I think we survived the double battles. Gulp Missile. Pikachu's getting eaten. Yeah, we got Paralysis. All right. There's still another Pokemon. Masquerain does do some damage. So I think we go ahead and U-turn our silly boy out of here. And was Psyshock the better one? Always. Psyshock, U-turn, we gone. We'll go out into our own bug type. And we'll eat that. Do, 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 do. We weren't fast. Still like 76. Are we worried? %? No. And honestly, the Bullet Seed probably takes it down. Bullet Seed. The Bullet Punch! Punches. Punch. Punch me! Hello? You? Bueller? 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 Scizor was the damage calc that I totally deleted. So we gotta get Scizor back rocking and rolling. 36. Adamant up, and Bullet Punch. Masquerain. Might not be a one-shot, but it's good enough. It literally did nothing. That was a critical hit. Why? And we got... Oh, so wonderful. So wonderful. What other freaking moves do we have? We could probably just roost. No, we're not faster. We can't roost. And we got another surf coming out. So on the surf, I'm going to double swap. We're not losing a Pokemon today. We are going to go Deathless for a stream. And now we just go ahead and finish you off. Eat my seeds. All right. We got through the damn double battles. Oh my word. All right. I don't even know what items we need to be getting on this ship, because this is all new territory for me. We do have potential battles happening. Hello? Why? Whew. All right, you heal. I guess we got to do some exploring. Should have known that was going to happen. Luckily, everyone's under the level of those. And I think that was it. Sounds like neato to me. There's just a, is that a Gallade just chilling in the corner? That's a Gardevoir. Okay. Not creepy at all that this old man's just hanging out with a Gardevoir. I mean, that's a TM. I need that. Who should I be leading? Probably just Samurai. Oh, we don't even have to battle. Gucci. Gucci. You're just the policeman. Hopefully we don't have to battle any of these fools. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Chesto Berry, even though we already have all of those. I don't know why I'm grabbing those. Let's go out to the deck. I don't think you want to battle. I also don't know where the hidden items are on the boat. I think there are some hidden items. I think you just show me a picture of a Snorlax. Oh! Fisherman. Rocking something that's not a fish. Why would you switch? Like, I realized I had the, it was just a Stardust. That was not worth. Hello? Hello? What do you give me, old man? Just some knowledge. HM cut. Still cuts the trees. Oh. And you have an Enamorous? Why? Right, well, I guess we have to battle both of them. A Vigoroth. TM69, nice. What is TM69? Rock Polish. Why is TM69 a TM with a polish inside the word? And why is my brain like that? All right, we got to be careful. The rival's right up here. The captain's sick. Do you guys give me anything? Anyone? Anyone? Freebies? I want some free stuff. Let's heal up and let's go ahead and take a peek at Brandon's team here. Rivals, Brandon, SSN. Adaptability, Focused Sash, Cram or Crawdont. He's rocking a big old beefy Slacking. A Plusle that probably is terrifying. That Gardevoir we saw earlier is coming back to attack us. Sceptile. We should have a bunch of answers for Sceptile. Honestly, I'm thinking Talonflame for sure comes. Where are you at, Talon? Boom. Meowscarada should be really good. Do you have a fighting move? No fighting move, so Meowscarada should be pretty good for the lead. Is rocking the X Scissor though. That is 4 times effective. Yeah, is it just going to be going back to our Reggie lead? Singles. Crawdont for Brendan. I mean, that's how we got to do it. We just got to put everybody in the calc and see how they do against this thing. Meowscarada actually OHKOs with a Seed Bomb, so that's huge. And Sneasler OHKOs. With such a weak move, just wait until we get a real fighting move on that thing. Slacking has a chance to 1-hit KO, very small. But we do have to remember it is Focus Sash, so it's going to get an attack in return. Crawdont. We OHKO, but you do a huge bit of damage in return. Why is that thing sashed? Ooh, the Komodo takes it pretty good. No guard, Sky Uppercut. We probably just get rid of the item. Get rid of the item, so knockoff doesn't do too much. Has to go for liquidation. And actually, we OHKO. So Komodo. How many O's can I say in a row? Komodo, you're on the squad. For now, Lele, have a seat. Enjoy the pine. So that's huge. Even though Lele OHKOs this thing too, but takes a ton of damage from knockoff. Crawdont. Uxie, we need some better moves on you. And Eldegoss even one-shots this thing. Poor Crawdont. But actually, we're going to have to remember that. We lost a Pokemon last time I didn't do this. The calculator started at level 30. It's going to be level 36, so we got to go in there and change it. That's a bummer. We were thinking Komodo. You don't one-shot with no item. How about with a black belt? You do. So you will take 30% from the knockoff, but we want the one-shot. One-shots are the name of the game. It's Pokemon. Black belt. UT full there. So you are the lead. Get up out in front here. We have no guard on our Komodo, so once we get Focus Blast, this Pokemon's going to be destruction. We are oh no, we definitely want to be Jolly. Who's your fastest Pokemon? Probably the Gardevoir. Lele seems like a perfect counter to that. Hariyama in the back. Indeed, we OHKO that thing. So, Lele, your time on the bench was short. You're here. Meowscarada. Pine. So that feels pretty good. Fake out pressure, but that doesn't... We still one-shot. We got to watch out for Calm Minds and Swords Dances from Sceptile and Gardevoir. And unfortunately, our Sneasler, Gardevoir, we get one shot because we're ×4. We one shot in return. So as long as we're not coming in on a Psychic, we live that. So Gambit, you do one shot the Gardevoir. So come on out front. Reggie and Slacking are pretty much guarantees. Who else? The Sceptile Talonflame. You do get hit hard by a Rock Slide, but we do Oko with the Brave Bird. So let's bring you over the Scizor. And then that is our team. Eldegoss, Scizor. Feels weird not bringing the Scizor. All right, so after we Oko and take care of the Crawdaunt, who is your fastest Pokemon? Gardevoir? Is that what we determined? I don't think we actually determined it. Gardevoir's only 68. Sceptile's 94. We never outspeed this thing, but it can't do anything to us in return. So Clanging Scales is just a big, beefy smack. So maybe you go out into the Slacking. We outspeed as Jolly, so we got to make sure we're Jolly. And just Sky Uppercuts just kind of do some work. Even with the lefties, your Truant. Go into the Plusle. Not youngster Timmy. Brendan. We Oko with a Sky Uppercut, but we will take a little bit of damage. So that's about 50% damage that we can take because this thing is faster. But that's okay. And how are you looking on this Hariyama? Gotta watch out for the Drain Punch, but that's where we can swap into our Lele. So Komodo is going to be doing some big work on this fight. Poppy is here. Poppy is modest currently. We do need to change that. So let's go ahead and flippity flop you. So you're not just staring at, you know, a calculator. We did come here for a reason because we wanted to be jolly. We need any extra speed on anyone. So 94 is the fastest. Slacking, can you get there? 96, you can. Are you already jolly? If not, you are now. I really hope Reggie's already, but if not, nope. If not, you are. Make sure they outspeed you. Komodo, you're just a little bit too slow. Talonflame outspeeds everything anyways. And just coming in with Brave Bird and Roost will be very solid in a pinch. Man, I think we completely counter Brandon here. I don't think this is going to be tough unless I just get unlucky with a crit or do something really stupid. Let's get cut. We got a bunch of encounters we want to get to, man. Upstairs, downstairs, over. One last look before we hit this battle. Jolly black belt on Poppy. Naughty. Did we want a naughty Lele? I bet you didn't think you were going to hear that today. Naughty plus attack minus speed. I mean, we still one-shot everything, minus special defense. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to make a difference. This thing is here for the Hariyama. And we still Oko. It is fine. Poison Barb. I mean, if you come out, you're coming out to outspeed the Gardevoir in a pinch. Hello, hello, hello. So we'll keep it Citrus Berry and the Magnet. I don't know if we need the Magnet. Probably not clicking. Oh man, when we were checking some of those, we also didn't click 36. We need to make sure we are still clicking 36. We just talked about the mistake, and now we didn't fix the mistake. All right, you're still doing amazing against Crawdon. We thought the Plusle was coming in 36, because now that Gardevoir or Lele probably needs to be modest. It's not a guarantee one-hit KO on the Plusle, so we're probably going to have to swap in something on the Plusle, which is okay. Changes up everything. Lele is not a one-hit, so let's go ahead and make you modest. Still not a one-hit. And Bullet Punch is going to be coming in. That is buns. And having to swap this dang calculator over with the levels is annoying. Yeah, we're definitely, man, this fight just got a lot harder. I still think we got the moves. I still think we've got what we should be doing. Just can't come in on a rock slide. And actually, the Sceptile's now faster than us because we did that. Jolly. We can be faster. Okay. That was almost a catastrophe. That was going to be an absolute run ender right there. And we're on our furthest run right now. All right. You need to be Jolly, which means we're never outspeeding. Well, this makes us outspeed the Plusle, so we need to be Jolly on those two Pokemon that we changed. Why are these percentages so high? Because I changed my base stat here to 1. Ability was Lightning Rod. Brave Bird. It was Flare Blitz, Roost, and U-turn. So we're still OHKOing, which is good. We're still OHKOing. We're just faster now. As I pull up the beacon. Jolly. But Lele, go ahead and be modest, actually. Lele might not be the answer we want for the Hariyama. It might be the Uxie. We might be coming in, clicking Future Sight, resting, and then just like swapping. We also have to remember first turn it's in when it actually goes for knockoff. It won't be Guts boosted. Talonflame, Lele, healthy. Still doing 50%. And then the second turn doing just under 50. But going to be going for the bullet punch, so that is 50. So this thing does beat our Lele with bullet punch. That is depressing. Could also come in, and it's got the fake out pressure too. We're gonna be going for a drain punch. Hariyama is terrifying. 6. 6. 36. Yeah. Six. Drain punch is just doing so much. Man, we really needed to not lose our ghost type. So it might have to be Talonflame plus someone else. Talonflame can't really take the recoil though. After burn damage, but how about after this recovery? We do get the one-shot Thunder Punch magnet boosted. Well, that's on the Crawdon. What am I doing? Didn't change the Pokemon. Good grief. Drain Punch annihilates Reggie. So Komodo might have to take out the Crawdon. We swap out to someone else, save as much HP as possible, so we can come back in on this Hariyama and Clanging Scales should be what we need to do. We might be losing a Pokemon here, but we're gonna rip the Band-Aid off. Lele, are you still coming? Is there a better pivot Pokemon? Do we bring Frank? I mean, Lele just has a lot of power. We got the skill swap. Did we change you to timid? I think that's what we were doing. Let's just make you faster than the Plusle. And let's just rip this. I'm not confident we're going to make it out alive, but I am ready to rip the cord. Black Belt, Jolly, Timid, Adamant with the Poison Barb. Maybe, since we don't need the Poison Barb. Hello? If we do want to go into you, we can have the Citrus Berry for recovery. Citrus, Magnet, we needed the boost, and Citrus Berry we need, and we need the Jolly. All right. We are ripping it. Komodo leading against the Crawdon. Level 36. Black Belt item, but we do lose this item. We do lose this item on the knockoff if it goes for knockoff. Which it should. It's its highest damaging move. Dang a focus sash, but we're ready. Let's get cut. What's up, my dude? Cool hat. Already second guessing myself. The user's defense stat goes down. Okay. Just withdraws. What a choice. What a choice. We needed to bring the Scizor. I mean, we don't if this thing... Alright, Gambit's gonna come out. If it does go for the one-hit KO on the Moonblast, we don't get knocked out, and we are faster. So there's the Moonblast. Good thing we swapped up to the berry. So now you're swapping. Probably out into the Hariyama. Oh no, I did it again! Kept the calculator up. All going. Okay, so you're probably going out into Hariyama. Actually, you shouldn't because we do take out the Hariyama. Maybe the Plusle. Also would not be a good swap. Frodon, maybe. Sceptile gets obliterated. So I think the only way you live is going out into Hariyama. But we actually... Or you just let it go down and you get a free swap into something. All right. Goodbye, Gardevoir. Plusle is here. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't change the speeds. We needed to be Jolly to outspeed. But we got super lucky with that poison. We got super lucky with that poison. Unfortunately, this thing is in. Fake Out does 25. Fake Out plus Bullet Punch does not take us out. But I'm actually going to... So, we're swapping in on the Fake Out. We're faster than this thing. Unless it goes for the Bullet Punch. So just, let's see this damage. Very little. Because it wasn't Guts boosted. So now it's Guts boosted. Now it's going to go for Bullet Punch, which will allow it to go first. Max it can do is 60. Do we Draining Kiss or do we skill swap? Because if we skill swap into Delta Stream, this thing cannot do damage to anything. So I think I'm going to skill swap. And actually, it did not go for Bullet Punch. That's insane. It went for the knockoff, dude. You fool! And now we get a nice and free Draining Kiss. Go into the seafood. Go in. Slacking. That's fine too. That's even more HP. And this thing's Truant. That does a lot. All right, who do we want for this thing? We want our no guard Komodo. So swapping on the Truant turn. Go ahead and heal up. And we Sky Uppercut. I didn't change the speeds on this thing. This thing is 96. It still can't take us out, and it's gonna Truant. So do you swap? Do you swap? We got Sceptile could be coming in, the Crab could be coming in, and that's it. If you want to swap. So if the Sceptile wants to come in, we'd want to use Clangering Scales, which is going to do massive damage, a potential one-shot. Or if you want to go into the Plusle, Sky Uppercut would be what we want to do on the Plusle. Man, this is a... Oh, wait, Plusle's dead. What am I thinking? The Crab is here. Which we know we want to Sky Uppercut that thing. Which actually, I'm going to go for Clangering Scales. Did it not go Truant? So confused. All right, we're going Sky Uppercut. How did it lose its Truant? I'm so confused on why it was going back to back. It is what it is. Oh, this thing is still alive. Does it get its guts back when it swaps out? I feel like it shouldn't. I didn't want to switch. I wanted to hit summary. Ah! Well, Lele just took some big damage, which is fine, I guess. All right, so who wants to take a bullet punch? We do have a slacking of our own. You eat this the best. If it goes for bullet punch, we're gonna encore. Please go for bullet punch so we can encore you into it. Because we eat this. So we hit encore because we're faster. We eat. Our slacking's just built different. Eventually, you're going to pop our berry. The play earlier, which we should have remembered that we had encore, was coming in on this thing on the expected fake out. So we could have encored it into fake out. Now you're here. Going to be clicking Drain Punch. We've already popped our berry. So you get out of here for a 113.68. We do take one. Like, there's no shot he clicks Rock Slide, right? Where did King Me go? There he is. Now, doing 15% with that. He could potentially think about going for the Swords Dance, which would actually be big for us. Make sure we are faster. And we do one shot. So, I almost did again. Now comes Crow! On the Drain Punch, big. And now you go ahead and go down. Good job, Crow. All that's left is his really healthy adaptability Crawdont. Almost out of the woods, man. Liquidation is an Oko. Samurai hasn't even hit the field yet. And we have the Thunder Punch. Aqua Jet does even less. Does even less. Give me the para. All right. I thought you were going to go for the Aqua Jet for some chip damage, but no. Shiny stones. And just like that, Brandon is down. Brendan. That is definitely a question mark. Sweet. We're cooking. Before something weird happens, let's heal up. And let's send C'est la vie to the SSN. Big. Big, 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 big. All right. So now we actually don't have to take on Surge yet. We have some opportunity for encounters. And I believe Crow said we can get to Celadon, which means eggs and TMs and nature changing, which is gonna be big. But do we get any levels? We don't. No levels. Is this person a mini boss? Vermilion City, Route 9, Picnicker Alicia. Cerulean, Route 9. This is definitely Picnicker Alicia. She is here. She's running a Roserade, a Bruxus, a Flareon, and a Chatot. All right. Well, our Sneasler feels like a fantastic first lead. Even our Lele feels pretty good. The Rose is here. Is the Rose going to be 42? Player's highest -2. Because it's auto uploading here as 42. I mean, what are you doing with the sleep powder? 102. Speedy. Adamant. So we need to be jolly. Mouse could also be a decent. So we can be adamant. We can go for the U-turn. Swap out back into our Sneasler. 62% plus 34. Not quite the one hit that I want. We also have a Scizor in the back. Man, why is it auto loading at 42? That makes me so nervous. Rocking a Focus Sash. What other moves, Scizor, are you rocking? It was the Psycho Cut. Psycho Cut and then Roost as well. We'll pop Roost on there just so my brain is good about it. HP Fire obliterates us, so nope, you can't be an answer. How about our Talonflame? We don't need to be jolly. So Adamant, we just come out and we obliterate this thing with Talonflame. Whoop! Talonflame the lead. So we'll go ahead and make you Adamant. What else are we looking at? We got a Bruxus, a Flareon, and a Chatot. So we definitely don't want to go for the Flare Blitz just in case they swap like into the Flareon. If they do, Flareon with the Toxic Orb is doing some big damage. Man, Flareon is fast. 95? Oh, it's because it's loading it up as 44. I don't know if we can do this if those levels are the way they are. Yeah, Facade just kind of comes in and smacks the team. Sacred Fire just annihilates Pokemon. I don't have any water types. My only ground type is you. But it's also rocking the Stomping Tantrum. Huh. All right. Hopefully people won't have too much of an asterisk on what I'm about to do. I'm going to go ahead and double check that my reload is here. I'm going to see what level this Pokemon trainer has something. If this Pokemon trainer has like the 42 lead, the 44 Flareon, we're going to go back. We're going to do Lieutenant Surge. But if it loads up where it actually matches player's highest -2, player's highest -1. So like this Flareon is supposed to be player's highest level. So instead of being 12 levels higher than us, Facade's doing 66. It's actually doable. So I'm going to check the levels. I mean, this is open book. 34. Okay, so we can do this. Let's go ahead and get back in. We can do this. Talonflame. Roserade is 34. We just have to go in and change it every single time, unfortunately. Man, Brave Bird does even more damage. We're looking at the Flareon at 36. You're only 92 now. I mean, Facade still smacks us. It's not going to be Facade boosted on its first turn. So after we take out the Roserade, I do think this Pokemon does come in. So that is definitely what we need to figure out what we want to do. Which actually, it's probably going to have to be one of our beefy boys coming in. Another time where it'd be nice to have a ghost type. Bueller? 36. Yeah, see, we actually come in, and as Jolly, we outspeed. Do we need to be Jolly? We do need to be Jolly. And we could actually bulldoze. Because we come in, we take Sacred Fire. I mean, we're going to be coming in on the swap. Got to remember that. So probably Slacking's probably the better option there. Because we can take a non-boosted Facade or a non-boosted Sacred Fire. Hopefully don't get burned. That would be devastating. Because Body Slam plus Sucker Punch does take me out. Even though we don't need it, so it'd just be 2 Body Slams anyways. We need to remember that. We are faster. What do? You come in, you're healthy. Yeah, you're going to go for Sacred Fire. I mean, against the Fire type? Are you going to go for Sacred Fire? Man, Sneasler, get absolutely demolished. You do kind of okay. It's just you can never be faster. Lele against you gets absolutely destroyed. Sandy Shocks is still getting hit hard. Not doing much in return. Oopsie. Not doing much. You know, you would get obliterated. And then you get destroyed anyways, man. These are not your battle. These are not your battle. So it's going to be... Unfortunately, can't go for an attack with Brave Bird. I mean, with not just like full swapping, we do get 15% chip with the U-turn. We got to remember that. Before he goes badly poisoned. So when we U-turn into, let's say, slacking, we're going to be taking most likely a Facade, but potentially a Sacred Fire. And we get 15% chip, so we almost 12 to 15 almost have the retail. Too bad we need to be faster. So let's see the Soft Sand. Soft Sand does give us a potential come in, take it out. So that might be the answer. You also have the Bulldoze. Soft Sand doesn't. So Reggie is our swap in on the Flareon. If the Flareon comes out, we don't even know. It's probably the Bruxus. So we got ourselves a Bruxish that comes in with the Psychic Fangs to completely destroy us. Is just as fast. So we have to go back to being jolly. Do we still take out the Rose? It's a roll. So we rock the Sharp Beak. We rock the Sharp Beak. If the Bruxus comes out, we have to get the levels right. It is 35. Still smashing us with the Aqua Fang. Still smashing us with the Psychic Fangs. But if it swaps in, we do huge damage. What are we swapping in to? Probably the... actually, you might be okay. Bruxish at 35. Yeah, it's gonna be you. Let's go ahead and rock a Citrus Berry for some recovery because we do one shot. We are faster with the Seed Bomb. So Meowscarada is coming to the battle. Sneasler, you're probably not coming, so you can go into Hawks. So we know you are. We know you are. Item give. Give me a citrus berry, please. So that's a pretty easy take out you. So let's take a peek at the chat tot. Rocking the silk scarf. 117, so this thing is faster than everything we got with a smacking of a boom burst. A smacking. And Boom Burst even has a... Oh, wait, we gotta do the levels. Player's highest level. 36. So, Sandy Shocks are Sandy Cheeks. Is our big counter here. So, Komo'o. Take a rest. So, Sandy Cheeks. Can take a hit. Can we be faster? It'd be a speed tie. So we can probably run the berry. The chillin' berry. To eat a boom burst, and then we run timid to make sure that we have a chance at the 50-50 speed tie. Man, it still does 37. So it still probably takes us out. We need to get in. Really, we want to get Sandy Shocks in on something else so we can get the T-Wave off. Are we able to get you in on Bruxish? Not with the Aquafang and how fast you are. So that's rough. It's a 50-50. It's a 50-50. Komo'o's just not fast enough. Lele against the Chatot. IQ 36. Not terrible. Yeah, and then you come back with a heat wave. Why does every bird have fire coverage, man? Every single bird has fire coverage. Dang it, it's a 50-50 here too. So this Chatot is the absolute demon of the team. And it's faster. Oh no, it's not faster. It's 96. So in a pinch, we could potentially Brave Bird this thing. So if we lose the 50-50 on Sandy Cheeks, we need Sandy Cheeks for Surge, though. But it could get a low roll. I think we have the squad other than Tapu Lele still on the team. Is Lele good for anyone? Komodo was just too slow. Lele can't even outspeed this bird. I think in that slot, since we don't plan on using anything, Carnival, our Kilowatt. I mean, it could have another ability that's not defeatist, and it could be really good. I think the Pokemon will bring. Man, this is bad. We're bringing Frank, our Eldegoss, as fodder. If we need to do some fodder. All right, Nature's. We're leading with you. And did we need to be jolly? Rose rate is 102. Actually, at 34, even slower. So the Flareon was 36. It's 92. We can be adamant. The Chatot is also 36. And it's 96. So we can be adamant on you. Yeah. We have to be jolly on you. Then we also wanted to hold the soft sand. Or actually, our Transistor, Jolly, you're the Chatot answer. You're coming in to be the Flareon answer. I think you're going to come in and be the Chatot answer. You're not coming. Lele's not coming. You're a backup Chatot answer, so we need. You weren't coming. Who was coming? It's only. Yeah, we only have 5 Pokemon. You have to be the Flareon answer because we have a Transistor Regigigas. So we're faster. We actually do very well here. We get some chip. We get some body slam, potentially some paralysis. So we'll go from there. Hopefully we just don't get burned on this thing. That's what we got to consider. So we definitely still need to be jolly, still want the citrus berry. Okay, so you're going to be our Flareon answer. You're going to be our Chatot answer. We need to make sure we get that berry on you. Yes. So you can swap in, take a Boom Burst, and then smack a lack with Thunder Punch. Meowscarada at 104. I think we determined you were outspeeding everything. And you're here for the Bruxish. You have to be jolly for the Bruxish. Wait, no. Man, these level things are going to kill me. 35, 88, we are faster. And that's what we're coming in for so we can seed bomb. So you can be adamant. keep the berry. And Sandy Cheeks. 96 will keep you timid. As a backup answer to the Chatot. All right, let's see if we can... Man, this trainer is terrifying. More terrifying than those doubles. All right. And we definitely wanted the lead Crow. So let's try and get our way over to the rock tunnel. All right. Roserade's coming out. Crow is here. This thing is sashed, so it's going to get a clear smog off. It actually landed its sleep powder. That's just garbage. So if it's going for the clear smog, why does Mega Drain just get... It's going... Man. I'm frustrated. Could also just swap into Flareon. So I think Slacking's going to be our answer. I just really hope it doesn't take too much from this dang clear smog. 34. Buns. Luckily, we are faster. So we just take it out with Bulldoze. Now the Chatot is here. $115. So we're at 70%, and we're just a hair above the percentile. So with the rolls, I don't think we can do this. It's going to Boom Burst, and we knew we were swapping in our Reggie with the Chillin' Berry. It's a speed tie, but this should do only 26%, I believe. Where's Reggie? There it is. And of course you crit. Why wouldn't you crit? And the Chillin' Berry is gone. But we live another Boom Burst, and it's a 50-50 if we win the speed tie. We of course don't. All right. All right. Down goes the Chatot, and in comes the Flareon. So a Flareon that is not toxic boosted is 100% going for the Sacred Fire. And since I can't take any damage on Slacking, I think this is where Frank has to go. Frank, you served well. Just goes for a flame charge. And we live. Why? How are we living? Well, Shiza. A +1 Flareon outspeeds my entire team. So I have to live this facade, but it's probably gonna go for Sacred Fire to get the burn. We didn't get burned. Body Slam plus Sucker Punch should take this thing out. Oh my word. These 50-50s, man. Luckily, I mean, it can go for any attack it wants, really. But that's what we have you here for. Just be going for Psychic Fangs. Aqua Fang. It got the highest of the rolls, man. The highest of the rolls. Well... Frank, you lasted such a long time. You actually came in clutch a few of the early battles, but alas, you had to be sacrificed. I just jumped that for low kick. Phew! Walked on by. Alright. This person's not a... Picnicker Caitlin is the next one on this route. So this guy should be easy enough. As I just completely... Oh, man. Alright, let's take out this dude. 28. Why is everything super effective against my Pokemon, man? Alright. That battle was for ooh baby. Ooh baby. Oh man. Stunfisk 2? Camerupt? This is the ground route right here. This is the ground route. Also have a Latios. And do we want Iron Hands? Alright, nighttime was definitely the way. Camerupt does give us a fire type. extremely slow. What is Chloroblast? It's a grass type move. Iron Hands could be our Rotom Frost answer. Like, what type of moves does Iron Hands get? Taking big damage from Blizzard. How is Sneasler looking at the Rotom Ice? Rock Smash is a guaranteed 2-hit. So would we like Raikou? This thing's fast. Let's just assume like Thunderbolt. We should have access to the Fangs as well. See, we need fighting or fire. It's just these are too slow of those. Too slow, Mon. Gigas. Talonflame, how are you looking up against this Rotom? Flare Blitz is a one-shot on it, so you're honestly our answer for that. Which is about the only thing you can come in for on this fight. You know, you could come in for the Electrode too. You're just never going to be faster than that thing. Is there any other option? I mean, a Latios could come into here. Latios. Nice and specially. Let's put Psybeam as a good mid-range thing. Nah, you got the... There's too much ice. Too many ice moves in Surge. Too many ice moves. Does Mousehold do anything? It's fast. It can hit hard. It probably needs its signature stuff. I think it's going to be one of these two. Not Raichu. Raikou. You just don't want it running. It's a special attacker. Like, it's got good attack stat, but Iron Hands. $140 attack stat. $154 base HP. Very defensive. So it would definitely counter this Palmont. Just everything else is a special attacker. It could take on the Hitmonlee, I guess, as well if we wanted to bring it. Yeah, close combat's only doing 42. It's gonna be Iron Hands. Let's make sure we have a sleepy Pokemon out front. And of course, it's just be high roll on the dex nav unless it's always. Don't have the knockoff. Always 36 here. Has the Thunder Punch, but went for it against my Volt Absorb. We got to remember that. We got Volt Absorb. We have 3 electric immunities. Well, just like that, we lose this encounter. That is Buns. Don't see me. Care Package, Black Sludge, Flame Orb, Smoke Balls, Thick Clubs. Okay. We want to get to the Rocky Tunnel. There's 2 more encounters if we do that. So let's check out some mini bosses. It's Caitlyn is somewhere over here. So let's lead with you. Just kind of smack everything, hopefully. Thank you. So we got a hiker here. It's probably this person here. Is that item down there that important? So we've got a Smeargle up front. Which I have a feeling the Pokemon that we have out here can wreck this Smeargle. Oko's it with 2 moves. It's really fast. It's actually faster, or no. Oh yeah, because it's rocking the Choice Scarf. So it's going to be slightly faster than us. And then we obliterate it. So it could just give us a Choice Scarf. So you can see what I'm looking at. We have a Spinda, which I can only assume we can rock out here. Its only move is Assist. So it's going to choose the first slot move of everyone else. Oh, everyone has Assist. So they're all V creators? Is that what it is? Or they just choose... does Assist choose randomly? Move. Bulbapedia, I am a human. I'm assuming this means it's going to be just Choice Scarf, trying to get some Choice Scarf tricks, some Choice Scarf Eviolites. There's Dragon Ascents out here. Contrary. So do you take anything from a V create? You do. So Pokemon we don't want. We don't want... Man, if it hit Dragon Ascent right out the gates. Smeargle. I mean, luckily it's not Stab. Yeah, we're fine there. So we just want to make sure we don't bring Pokemon that are weak to fighting, which our two best Pokemon are weak to fighting. Flying, which we got tons of weakness to flying. Talonflame is probably good to have. Lele is probably good to have because there's no psychic or there's no dark moves. Over Meowscarada. I think you're pretty weak against those moves. So we lead with Sneasler and we kind of go from there. And hope we can kind of get through this. This seems like it's a very big RNG battle. Like if we got tricked a Choice Scarf, we just win. Spinda. We're faster. And we two-shot it. Who else was it? It was Hisuian Sneasel, which we'd probably have to swap here. Something else. And then it was the cat. Lipard. Yeah, we smack it there. So we lead Sneasler, we go, we see what happens. Let's rip it. Don't patronize me. Just withdraws, probably goes out into the baby Pokemon. Ooh, we got a defense drop. Oh, we need to get our poison bar back. I'm gonna go ahead and go for a Dire Claw. Dragon Ascent. That doesn't seem too random. Why was that almost a one-shot? Are you insane? Give me like a sleep. Trash. This thing's 35 too. Why did it go first? Are we not jolly? I'm gonna be so mad if we're not jolly. It's already bad. We're adamant. Ah! Who else can take some? From a Sneasel 35. With V create Dragon Ascent and close combat. Just like, come on, man. Luckily, it should be under 20%. Assist seems like it's really broken. All right, -3. Does assist not count as a damage me move? It would piss me off if it didn't. It fails because assist doesn't count as a damaging move. We just lost our Slack King because of bullshit. You live and learn, man. Luckily, we outspeed. I don't know why I risked it. I don't know why I risked it. Oh man. Defense rose. We're in trouble, man. Going down to a stupid spin, though. Yeah, it gets to choose the move, man. Speed, defense, special defense. We really need a crit here, man. I don't want to lose Talonflame. hit us with this. Use Dragon Ascent that time. Get that demon out of here. Close combat takes us out, of course. And this thing's prankster, so it's always going first. What a stupid move. Why did it go for V-Create against my normal type? That seems like it cheated. Speed fell. We healed. We Draining Kiss. It's still prankster, man. We live. Special D falls twice. Does this knock it out now? It doesn't knock it out. Oh, it's got the sash. All right, as long as it doesn't freaking land on V-Create. Garbage. You missed. Oh my gosh, I think that miss saved the run. I think that miss saved the run. Oh, that was not worth my slacking. That was not worth my slacking. 07s to Vidal. You did the best you could. Oh, man. Well, now I know. Now I know. Grass poison. Have a decent answer on the good rod. A couple fairy types. Oh man, that's rough. Iron Valiant seems like a phenomenal Pokemon to grab. If we're gonna grab a fairy type, I think it has to be Iron Valiant. We don't have any more status mons other than our Cheeks here. Other than Cheeks with the T-Wave. Iron Valiant, let's assume we're here. What moveset are you gonna have? We need to be extra prepared here. Iron Valiant. 36 Psycho Cut, Dazzling Gleam, Faint, and Hypnosis are most likely the moves. So Psycho Cut and Dazzling Gleam. Let's pop it to the calculator. Yeah, cheeks. Anyone some cheeks? Cuts. Dazzling Gleam. We can eat a couple of those. Let's go ahead and go for it. We gotta go with it. We gotta go. And it's gonna be level 28. I'm gonna try the quick ball. It's got the Shadow Sneak. It's got the Faint. Man. Alright, even if it's lower special defense, I want to lower special defense. It actually still could die to a parabolic charge. That's annoying. How about let's go ahead and try attack. No full paras for me. Finally, some good news, man. Oh, man. I don't know why I clicked P. I'm just clicking buttons. Let's do... Let's do Lee. Nice and Lee. We got Getty Lee over here. Our Iron Valiant. Really fantastic. It was jolly as one. We have the Moxie boost on a really fast physical smacking Pokemon. Get on my team. Lele, sit down for now. Let's save before we do anything else. I mean, we lost the Slacking, which is so buns. Let's get Lee up to the team. There's the Psycho Cut. Learn that over Faint. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. Nothing doing on the move relearner. Let's check out our TM case. Cut is actually a steel move, which is good to know. Like 75 power steel move, that's pretty cool. You can learn Icy Wind. You can learn a Brick Break. I mean, is that good coverage for dark types coming in? Let's learn that over Hypnosis for now. You can learn Low Kick, which is pretty nice. Aerial Lace. No power-up punch, unfortunately. I don't think anything's going to be able to learn power-up punch. All right. We made it. We made it. We made it to the dang rock tunnel. Right now, I want to give you Adamant. We got ourselves an Everstone. Ghosts. What's happening? We're probably going to end this episode with one more encounter. I don't want to battle you. Don't one of these things give an item? It's right up there. I don't even know what we grabbed, but we grabbed some. Let's see what we got. Age of Slash feels really good. Dusknort, we could go with the Archeops. Non-defeated Archeops feels really good. We do have the King's Gambit. I'd go with you. Daytime, that's what we were in. Polly. Nighttime is much less intimidating. So what do we want? Another chance at a Lando. Archeops. Let's think about our immediate future. Our immediate future is going to be Surge. So if we brought in Archeops, who do we want Archeops to look at? Let's go Adamant. 110 speed. Let's assume we get like Rock Slide. I guess Aerial Ace is a good mid ground. It could have Pluck. Completely demolishes the Hitmonlee with Aerial Ace, and that's only 60 base. What else could we be looking at? Rock is good against Frost. It's not a guaranteed one shot. With the Heartstone it is. And we're faster. How are you looking against the Alolan Raichu? Where this, I mean, it's going to have the Surge Surfer. You actually take some damage pretty good. Anything else that you actually would be in on? Palmont? Plasma Fits destroys you. Luckily, you're faster. So you're not going in against that thing. How about the Mega Ampharos? Mega. Volt Switch is smack-a-lackin'. But we could always swap out into our electric immunities. We can't T-wave the ground flying because obviously the Lando be pretty good too. Base 101, 120 attack. I'm pretty sure we'll be getting the bulldoze. This is a tough one. Aegis slash... What is this? So Aegis slash Blade. We have Sacred Sword. I know for sure you get that. You're probably going to have Iron Head, but you might only have, like... You get Metal Claw? Is that your physical? Not doing too much to the Ampharos. How about a Rotom? Frost. Much slower. Can probably live the T-Bolt as the sword form. Yeah, lives that really well, and then comes out and does actually do some smacking. Adamant. You'll always have to take a hit, though. Yeah, so you start out shield, you take a good hit, you come back, you smack. You get Shadow Sneak. Pretty confident you get Shadow Sneak. So you could take out the Rotom. It's just, what else are you here? Oh man. It gives us a ghost type. We don't have a ghost type. Do we want a bulky ghost type or the Blade? It's your After Surge. Who are we looking at? Erica. I don't think the rock Pokemon's coming. I mean, the flying type could be good. Ghost. Steel is not very good here. Sabrina. I don't even know how to tackle Sabrina. Permanent Trick Room and its doubles. I feel like that's impossible. Permanent grassy terrain, permanent electric terrain. Icium Z's coming out the front. Is the shield taking an Icium Z? Probably the Blizzard. It is. It is. It is. Oh man, could you imagine a King Shield? So let's go Archeops. Length 34. 36. Pretty good stats, man. Even if it's the Rock Tomb, we're doing really good damage. And here in like 5 minutes. Hi, Sams. Don't worry, we lost the Slack King. We didn't lose Samurai. Regigigas is still on the team. Aerials. I'm torn. It's a toss-up for me. Or we could also go Dark Steel and not get... Because this thing has some really, really good stats. Gambit. What are you going to have at 36? I have the Kowtow, Slash, Assurance, Fury Cutter. Not the best move set. Aerial Ace, Brick Break. Plus, you won't be King Gambit until 50. I think I'm going to go and hope for a... Hello? Hello? Why aren't you letting me register? It's too dark to search. All right, well, it looks like we can't. We have to go all the way back. Actually, can we fly here? Bag. Yeah, we can fly here now. Silly me. Why did I fly here? I need to fly to Pewter. Hello? HMO 5. All right. We still can't rock smash. Makes sense. All right. Gonna Gamba on, man, or is the ghost type more important? We're going in. We should be good to just try a quick ball. I didn't see what it wanted to do to me, but I'm going to go ahead and T-Wave. Synchronize. That is a low roll if I ever saw one. Low roll is here. Buns. Buns. That is buns. I mean, if we get status, it has something else for it. Let's put you here. Let's go ahead and start some candy action. Get Dragon Breath. I mean, it's got acrobatics. It's got some coverage. It's got some coverage. I'm sure you get the Rock Tomb. It's Roost as well. Gotta remember, its stats are really good. It's currently rocking Ancient Power, but we'll do with that. It's also got U-turn. It's got access to bulldoze. It's got a ton going for it. Like, it's got some big stats, like The acrobatics. Absolutely obliterates the Hitmonlee. We're just never going to be faster than never gonna be faster than it. All right, are there any special trainers in I would really love to get to the other city. Rock Tunnel, there's one Picnicker, Diana. Is it the very last one? Route 8 Super Nerd, Route 10. There's a Sun team. All right, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. It's been a couple hours. Let's go ahead and save right here. We'll be back at it again next time. If you're new, think about subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. My name's Mematt, and check you in the next one.